Here I am in the belly of the beast. Another beautiful day, blessed to be here, grateful to be alive, healthy, and these crazy times we're living today. I just like to start the video by briefly introducing who I am, what I'm about, and what my drive is, or what drives me to get up every morning. It shouldn't really matter how I got to where I am today. What matters is who is a person that's staring back at you right now, telling you about all of this. So, my name is Tepo. My surname is Morashwa. I'm speaking English right now because most people in the world speak English, so I'm trying to cater to all. But in actual fact, my name is Sejaro Korohor. Not a lot of English people can pronounce that or understand what that means, but basically, in a nutshell, it just means that I'm a man that's proud of his heritage, proud of who he is, and he eats. I don't know why Afrikaans came in there. I almost said something in Afrikaans. He eats with pride, and he's not intimidated, easily intimidated or scared off that easily. So I'm on the mountaintop. Today I had set out to get as high as I possibly can, which I did. I must say, besides the smog, it looks beautiful. Besides the smog and the fact that I can still see civilization, I actually wanted to get as far away from civilization as I could. Not because I hate humanity, but because I just want to seriously be isolated and be by myself in this beautiful scenic surrounding that I'm at, just to try find myself and try understand or figure out why I have been placed here in this life form. I know that we basically life forms among life forms. We seem to have put ourselves on top of the food chain, but as I sit out here and see nature at work, I actually appreciate how slow and how efficient nature basically. What I'm trying to say basically before I smoke a joint is that nature has an elegant way of going through time by not considering time or thinking about time altogether. So when I look down there, let me just pan around and show you what I'm talking about. When I look down there, council divided community of Rustenburg. I don't know who basically put this town together. I see that people are on somewhat of a time constraint. Always counting the hours, always trying to get shit done, always trying to get 6 hours or more or less in just so they can say they did something during the day. But when I look at nature, it works completely in reverse, and time basically is no factor, and you just appreciate the gift of life, and you just basically live according to your environment, and you embrace and appreciate what your environment gives you instead of trying to basically use up and basically shelve and store goods in warehouses, at the same time destroying our environment while you're at it, while seeking profits. So I guess the whole point of this video is to just try do the hard work, because it is hard work. Obviously, not a lot of people are gonna believe in what I'm saying or what I'm talking about, as they've been indoctrinated to live a certain lifestyle, and the thought of not living that lifestyle basically, yeah, does that. See how my veins just basically went up a bit there. Yeah, it gives them the fright of their lives, and they figure that they're better off trying to be a contributing community member as if you not already are. The fact that you're alive is a blessing enough. So I don't think people should overcomplicate their lives trying to figure out why they're here, because the bottom line is you are here. Instead of wasting your time figuring it out, planning, and not realizing that the now is the most important time that you'll ever have, and you should enjoy it instead of wasting it planning ahead. All I can say to people that think that way is that, let me give you a 360-degree look around of where I'm at. Just so you guys can understand how I'm at peace, and being up here, I'm actually less stressed than I would be when I'm down there. So I came up here to clear my mind, which I did, and to speak my mind, which I'm trying to do. I don't know how many people are going to get to see this, and if anybody's actually going to appreciate it, or they're just going to think it's just a random dude top of a mountain or hill or whatever he likes to call it. Ooh, that one there is pretty. That's where I was the last time. To show you that life can be beautiful. There are simpler things besides all the material wealth that you are taught to believe that is important. The tree that's giving me shade right now while I'm on top of this mountain top is actually, I find, more important than all of the material wealth that I've been taught to believe that I need in order to be happy. I find that just sitting here by myself without the pressures that the world bombards you with through social media, television, uh, what else can I say? Social media, television, movies, uh, cars that are engineered to like destroy the planet, which kind of defeats the whole purpose of engineering, if you ask me, because if you're an engineer, the whole point of you creating something is to create something that's sustainable, and to create something that isn't going to cause the environment harm, but actually make the environment flourish. But I guess we got it twisted, because we are human beings that are basically over engineering everything in the pursuit of efficiency, but not realizing that that pursuit is actually destroying what's been sustaining us, the planet. So basically, the clarity that I've received from breathing some of this mountaintop air is that I am grateful for who I am. I've made a lot of mistakes in my life. I don't know why I said lives there. I was supposed to say life, but maybe subconsciously I realized that I could have had more than one life. But in this current life that I'm at, or I'm in right now, I've made a lot of mistakes. Some of the mistakes I can't really forget. I'm trying to overcome. But through it all, I'm going to carry on doing the best that I can, enjoying myself while I'm at it, and just basically trying to figure out what the world requires from you or what is expected from you besides just being yourself and enjoying life and showing your beautiful smile and just realizing that giving gives more pleasure than receiving, and love is the strongest I've felt. It's just that it's not given the way you would like to get it or the way you give it, but it's okay. The hurt that love brings is the experience that one requires to get through all of this. So, with that said, I just heard something clackering in the bushes. I guess I'm making too much noise. I'm in nature, completely not my forte or my playground, and I'm making a noise and disturbing the peace that is up here with my gadgets and my technology and the reflections and the noise and the plastic and the wood and the steel and everything else that I've brought up here. I'd like to end off by saying to my forefathers that have done so much for me, and yet sometimes I'm so ungrateful, that I thank you. And through it all, everything I've lost, everything that I'm about to gain or that I've gained then lost is part of life. And it's a lesson I needed to learn, to realize that you cannot live your life based on what or how much possessions you have, but you can absolutely live your life to the fullest and enjoy every moment of it and just appreciate the fact that you're alive and amongst this beautiful earth that we have found ourselves in, and keep blessing me. Everybody that I have wronged, I deeply and sincerely apologize, and I say that it was not my intention, but through time, hopefully we can forgive, we can work through it, and hopefully build better bonds based on the mistakes made in the past. So, like I said, I was ending off 2 minutes ago, but now I'm really gonna end off and say that may I have an even greater day tomorrow, and thank you. Thank you so much for every little bit, every little thing that I've got, and please give me the courage and the strength to not be tempted by all these material crap that is basically being bombarded in my face. All I need is my happiness, my joy, and my inner peace, and with that, I shall be the man that was created. Nothing was planned, I was just created, and the planning is completely up to me. And I love everybody in this planet, black, white, green, the reptilians out there, everybody. As long as you share this planet with me, just know that my love grows bigger every day, and unfortunately, I cannot be with everybody I claim to love, but I hope my spirit and this message that I'm trying to spread on the World Wide Web reaches them and they realize what I'm about. And yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna stop my descent down and yo, enjoy the rest of the day. Love you with all my heart. Bye.